This clip is from The Buckle Bomb Show. New episodes drop every Sunday at youtube.com/bombmediaproductions. You may remember we talked about before the news was made about Tammy Sytch being involved in a fatal car accident on March 25th in Ormond Beach. The police were doing an investigation. They were waiting on toxicology reports and results. Apparently on Friday, Tammy Sytch was arrested and was charged with 9 different charges. 7 charges of DUI causing damage to a person or property, 1 charge of DUI causing death, and then another charge of driving with a license suspended or revoked causing death or serious injury. So obviously some terrible, terrible charges there. There was a report that came out today that said she had a blood alcohol level of 0.28, which is pretty darn high. I think that's 3.5 times the lawful blood limit. I think the legal limit in Florida is 0.016 or something along those lines.
It's 0.08. That's the
0.08,
blood alcohol level after the consumption of 1 beer.
Right, pretty much. So, yeah, that's a pretty high blood alcohol level there. And she did get out on bond. What do you think of this terrible news?
I read a little bit this morning about the circumstances of how the accident happened. It makes me wonder how fast she was traveling to come up on that stoplight like that, to have actually hit the elderly person in front of her with such force that it actually had killed him. I think the biggest takeaway from this is something that somebody coming from the towing industry can't harp on enough. We live in 2022 where there is absolutely zero fucking excuse to be getting DUIs when you have things like Uber and Lyft, when you have the capability to designate a designated driver at the beginning of the night. There are so many reasons and ways that you can avoid getting a DUI, loss of human life, loss of finances, that you are absolutely 100% a fucking moron if you decide to take that path.
Yeah, for sure. It does say right here, and I'm going to put it up on the screen. I guess in April, or sometime recently, a fan was asked her at an event. A fan came up to her and asked her, or maybe it was on Twitter, about the accident and how fast she was going, whether or not she was drunk, and she responded, about 10. In other words, 10 miles per hour. She said she was going, since I was slowing down to a light. But he had a heart attack. Nothing to do with my seizure. So she's claiming she had a seizure as she was stopping. She was only going about 10 because she was stopping, and that the guy had a heart attack at the same time that she hit him.
I mean, that's plausible, I guess, given the guy's age.
Well,
but Tammy Sytch also has a history of playing a victim.
Yeah.
She's done it in the past with many other situations. So what can you actually believe with this?
Yeah, I think that's pretty obviously ridiculous there. Obviously, they're going to have the police. There are traffic forensics. They can tell how fast she was going by the damage and by skid marks and things like that. Obviously, it hit hard enough that it caused the car she hit to hit the car in front of them, and that person was also had some injuries. So there's no way she was going just 10 miles per hour. That's for sure.
No,
absolutely not. And obviously, it's been proven now that she had a blood alcohol level of 0.28. So, yeah. There was one more thing I wanted to say here. Oh yeah. That it looks like she'll be facing between 4 and 30 years. So this could be it
Her
for
life's
her.
basically over. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on if the book gets thrown at her.